Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be working a bit more on the paper bag journal that I started a couple of videos ago. And since the last video I have carried on covering the papers, covering the bags with papers, so that we can now continue putting some ephemera to go in the pockets and decorating the journal itself. But to start with, I will just show you how it all finished up. I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. I'm really enjoying the process of making this bag, this journal. I suppose it is a journal. So let's just have a little flick through, shall we? So we're just going through it, and it's all the paper bags. Remember I made this pocket last time? Well, I put the pocket on, I think, in the first video, or really early on. Maybe in the second video, I can't remember, because I've been working on the adding the papers for quite a few days. It's taken me quite a while to do, I must say. And when I was flicking through, I completely forgot that this was a pocket, and I thought it was a page that was supposed to flip. And when it wouldn't flip, I thought, oh, it must have got stuck. I only tore it off, didn't I? I mean, I don't know what possessed me. So I tore it off, except this bit. I didn't. I just tore it back and tore these two pages back, and I thought, oh, now I've ruined it. Now I've made a mess on the page. So that's why I've put this piece of Florentine paper here, because to cover up the mess I made. And then I suddenly realised that it was meant to be stuck down, and it was actually a pocket. So luckily I realised that before I did any more remedial work on the background paper. I thought, what an idiot. So that's why, since the last video, I have actually put a thumbnail here just to remind myself that this is indeed a pocket, and it's not supposed to flip. So, but I thought, well, actually that little piece of decorative paper looked quite nice there, and in fact I've used that paper a bit through the journal and added it as little decorative elements here and there throughout the rest of the journal. So I think it goes really well with the kit that I'm using, which is the Shabby Dabby Doodah Pink Parisian kit, and a few others thrown in as well. There's a bit of oh, and the other thing was, I keep forgetting that this is two pockets, and I keep trying to open it and I'm thinking that's stuck. This is two pockets here, one there and one there. So yes, so there's some Roxy Creations, I think it's her pink and green kit, because there's lots of pink in that, and quite a few ephemera kits. There was one by Paper Outpost and one by Pink Monarch Print, so they're all mixed in. And I think there's also a bit of Roxy Creations antique letters in there. Probably this is one of them. So here's the two pockets here. I can't remember how far we got in the last video, so I'm just going to flip through one ginormous pocket here. I think we got as far as all of this before, so just keep going. This one is also from the pink and green kit, I believe. That's one pocket there. There's a bit more of that Florentine paper here. This is, again, Roxy Creations, these two, as is this bit here. A big pocket there, and I've just, where the flap sticks out a fair bit and it looked like it needed something, I have stuck a bit of extra paper in there. And this is another Florentine paper I thought went really well. It's just that warm pink that I think goes beautifully with the rest of the kit. More of the Florentine paper up there. Long pocket, little pocket, just slightly stuck together. Oh, hang on, let's get my bone folder in. I think I did this. I think this is one I did earlier today. Or did it maybe yesterday? Looks like it's just slightly stuck together. I may have to just ease that apart. There we go. Phew. Thought it was going to be. Oh, hang on, I haven't finished yet. Don't speak too soon, Karen. Have we got a disaster on our hands? No, I think I've saved it. Good. Pocket there. And there's a whole piece of the Florentine paper there. There's the other ginormous pocket. I think this is where I started today or yesterday. I lose track. I've been doing a bit of this nearly every day since For days it feels like I've been doing this. This is that pocket down the bottom part of the and I also, when I stuck this down, I decided this would be a nice little pocket here, so I've made that into a pocket too. Just thought it just seemed to work quite nicely to have a pocket there, so I thought I'd put one. I haven't done it very much, but just here and there. And this page here, that lovely lady again. Excuse me. And this back one, and then this final one. So here's this lady, who's, I think is the same lady as we have on the front, and I thought she's inviting us in at the beginning, and then she's kind of saying bye at the end. I know, weird. I have a weird head, a weird mind. And there's another little pocket there. So there we go. That's the journal all covered and looking pretty, but it's not looking pretty enough. So I think we'll get to some decoration a bit later on, but I thought in the meantime, the first thing I want to do, as you can see, I've got a whole pile of scraps now left over from doing all of this. I haven't printed many of the pages more than once. 2 or 3 I did, but most of it I've just gone through all the kit and just used everything as few times as possible. But I think what we need to do now is make a masterboard so we can use that for the ephemera. So I've just got myself a piece of very bright paper. I was going to have to see. I've got it paler on the other side. It's a case of which side would look best. If I put that on there, is that going to show through? Don't think so. Let's try a bit of paler paper. I'll decide which side I'm going to use. Maybe I should use the paler side to be on the safe side. And then I can cover the back with coffee dye paper, which is generally thicker. Yeah. Perhaps I'll work on this side. And then we'll put some coffee dyed or other thicker paper or some avocado dyed paper on this side, and that should cover it up nicely. So I'll put my journal aside. And let's do some collaging. Right, I think where some of these pieces have still got their white edges. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of these edges off. Nope, turn it over. Right, I'm just going to lay them out. This is the way I normally do it. Everybody has their own way, I think, of collaging. But this is how I usually do it. I just lay things out so that I know what I want, and then I glue them on after. I seem to have got quite a few strips. So I'm just taking pieces. I'm not going to try to worry too much about what goes next to what, because it all goes together. No, I don't really want that piece at the moment. No, I've already got some of that. She says no, I'm not going to worry about what goes with what, and then I'm starting to get picky already. Just take off this white edge. Okay, that can go there. Do you know, I've been looking for this piece of paper. And there it is. I was looking for that for ages. I ended up reprinting the whole page so that I could get her face. And she's ended up right on the back of the book. But I was looking for her earlier. How annoying. Oh well. Okay, she's all inked up, so I might just put it in straight like that. And I've got this piece here. I need some contrasts. Contrast of colour. Okay, can go there. Right, I need some sort of ephemera piece. It seems a shame to cut that up because that's just like a whole piece. I can use that for something. This piece will do. I'm getting the hang of using this now. I've used it so much for this little journal. I've actually been doing quite a lot with it. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Yeah, been wanting to use that for a while. I couldn't find a place for it in the journal, so I've used it now. I'm happy about that. I can go there. I hope you can see this. I feel like I'm probably going to be able to make it a good 2 masterboards at least. Maybe make a few other things. There's plenty here, but I'm going to need lots of ephemera. I don't know why I did that. I used the wrong knife, didn't I? Wrong knife, wrong ruler. I meant to do the jaggedy one. Never mind. Just tear that down there, I think. I'm not going to ink all of these pages. Life's too short for doing it on something like this. Yeah, I can go like that. Getting there. What else have we got? Some of this. Goes there. Go across there. No. I feel like I need some more book pagey stuff, just to add some calming areas. Maybe something like that. Got any more here? No. really like the bow. Don't know if it's going to go there though, but I'm going to try and get it on there somewhere. Not sure if that's the right place actually. I think maybe that's a better place for it. Something like that, I'm not sure. Oh, got my ruler around the wrong way. I'm just going to do that piece there. Something there-ish. Probably because they've most of these have got jagged edges, I'll probably have them all hanging over the edge a little bit and then trim it afterwards. So I'm going to put that there. It's a bit wide. Oop. For some reason I can't do it that way around. I need to hold it with my left hand and tear with my right, otherwise I just can't seem to do it straight. So let's do that way. This seems to work better. There we go. Stop encroaching, papers. Just keeps creeping across across my desk. We do with that. Right, got that. Put that there. Move that across a little bit, I think. Or maybe I'll put this up here. Yeah, okay. Now I need something here. I still want to get this piece of book page on somewhere, so maybe that'll go there. And a little piece here. What shall we find? Piece of pink. Right. I think we have the bones of a masterboard here. I think there's a few more things to be added, so I think what I'll do is I'll glue this all down off camera and then I'll come back and we'll carry on. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back and it's all glued on and I'm really liking how that's looking, but I don't feel it's quite finished yet. There's a bit more I want to add and just cheer it up a bit. It's just a little bit basic at the moment. So I was having a look through some of the bits and pieces that, you know, the smaller scraps and things, and I had saved this, which was from one of the pages in the Shabby Dabby Doodah kit. I just tore it off at some point, and I thought, well, I'll keep that in case I want to use it. And as I was having a look through, I wanted to find a few bits of book page and things, and I did add a piece of book page here that I hadn't put on, picked out before. And I found, when I was looking through my book pages, I found this little piece. Just a scrap from a magazine or something. Look, right there, Savoy Hotel, little ad for the Savoy Hotel. And I thought, well, they've got to go on. That's meant to be, isn't it, really? So I'm going to tear that out. That's going to go on there as well somewhere. There's a whole collection of hotels. but I might just tear this one out. Oops, and it's not wanting to tear particularly straight, of course. Tear that bit off. Maybe I'll use this one as well at some point. Queen's Hotel. And let's just get that piece as well. This paper's so delicate, it's not tearing very easily. Well, it's tearing in the wrong directions, should I say. So I could put that on somewhere like that. But I think this, I did say I wasn't going to do any inking, but I have done a little bit here and there, not on everything. Just one or two where I felt like they just needed that little edge, and this is going to be one of them. It just needs to be highlighted around the edges so that it shows up a little bit. Obviously when it's all cut up, I've no idea how it'll all end up, because I'm going to try not to worry about that too much. I'm just covering up all those joins, and then this Savoy Hotel is, I think that's a bit long, so I'm just going to tear those bits off, and I'm going to ink around this as well. Put that on somewhere. And right, so I think I want this piece just there. And what else have I got? I've got a few little scrappy bits. There are a few bits that I've torn off when I've been trimming for my for the pages in the book, and then I thought, oh, I might keep that. And this was one of them. It's just I don't know what it is, but I might just tear off that bit, tear off that end, and I've got that, and I've no idea what it means, but I think I might put that along there like that. How about that? Yes. Well, let's put those on. I think I can even use a bit of glue stick for those. Don't need to use my thick glue. As I've often explained, I like to use the tacky glue when I'm doing the bigger pieces, partly because it stops the page from all curling up, and it's just quicker. But this is fine to use for the smaller pieces. Now, I have this, I think this might be the last piece, I'm not sure. It could well be the last piece of this really lovely Florentine paper that I was using in the book. So I've got to put some of that on here, haven't I? So where could that go? Could that go here? Maybe down here would be nice. Yes, I think that's it. Just need to tear that edge because it was a bit of a straight edge. And I'm just going to pop that there, I think. Got really gluey fingers for them at the moment. Can't get hold of me, but little card. Okay, yep. So far so good. Now let's have a look and see what else we can add. Oops. Let's have a think. Have I got any other spots that look like they need a little bit of something? I've got this piece here. I'm just wondering if a bit of that would be good. Maybe there. Don't like these big, no, too big an expanse of one thing, that's the thing. Maybe that would go there. Let's try that. I could pop that there. Like that. And I have this piece. I'll just tear off a little bit of the blank paint space. Bit there. Or maybe there. Don't know. I think I prefer it down here. Okay. It's just a little bit big. Put that there. Okay. This one needs a little bit of ink. Hope you can see. It's hard to know quite where the limits of the camera are. Right, so we can do that. So I'm hoping it's about central. Let's see. Right. Now I think what we need. Oh, I was going to put this on with the little bow somewhere, wasn't I? I might just make that a bit smaller. I like the bow. Yeah. Get off my finger. Yeah, I think I might put that there. Some white bits along the edge, so just get rid of those. So I don't like this messy, all these messy joins in the middle, so I'm just going to cover that up. I think that might be the last thing. It's hard to stop sometimes with this, isn't it? If you've ever done any, I'm sure you've all done some collaging. But everybody does it differently, don't they? We all do it our own way. But it is hard to stop once you get started. Okay. Just going to cover that corner there. Right. Yep, good. Right, so I've got my little box which is really full of scraps of lace. So I'm going to try and pick out a few bits that I think might go on here and there. It's a nice little flower. Lace, also a piece of lace. There's a bit of pink. I'll put that along the edge of something. Ooh. Bit of one of those bits of baby wipe, but I don't think that's the right colour. It's a bit orange, isn't it? Got a bit of that. A little bow. I might put that on. Some bits of lace. I'll just pick out a few bits here and there. Let's see what else we've got. Can I go? No. Really do want to try and use some of these bits up. Don't know about that. Maybe. Bit of that. Okay, let's have a look, see where they might go. Oh, it's spilling out. That doesn't want to go back in again. Like it's been released and now it's just not going to go back in unless I absolutely force it. Right, let's have a quick look at what we've got here. This is that similar sort of warm colour to what's in the kit, so that's nice. Right. Put that there, I think. Yeah, I might put that there. Don't know about this one. That one, yes. That can go about there, I think. And a piece of that, how about that along there? How's that look? Oh, these bits are just sort of landed somewhere, haven't they? Where should we put those? Should we put that somewhere? Don't know. I think the bow may be better to wait until afterwards because I don't want to have to try and cut through it. No, I'm not sure about that piece either. Let's try these bits first. Just wondering what glue would work best on some of these. I think the Fabri-Tac really. Let's just, how does that go? So I've glued on all those bits of lace, and I've just added a few more because there were a couple of places that I thought looked like they still needed something. So I've gone a little bit of trim along here. Actually, I can just see where the Fabri-Tac is sort of not been covered by the trim, and it's sticking out and a bit shiny. So, and then another little piece of that. I had a little scrap left, so that just put that there. I added a little piece along here. These are all out of my little scrap box. There's another little piece here. Another piece of this pink lace here. And I think that's all the extra bits I added. So I think the best thing really, before I start cutting any of this up, I think I really ought to let this dry properly. I just feel like if I start trying to cut it up and it's still a bit wet in places, it's hard to know. So I think I'll leave the cutting up of the masterboard and making the journal cards and tags and things for the next video. I think probably in between I'll make another one of these because I'm going to need more than one. I mean, you've seen how many pockets I've got. So I need to make at least one more of these, and I will also back this one and the other one with some coffee dyed paper and some avocado dyed paper and things that will just go with this colour scheme. So I think that's what I'll do in the next video. So for the rest of this one, I'll put that to one side. I did say one of the things I had thought I would like to do, because all of my pockets at the moment all open on the side, like, because they're paper bags like that, I thought perhaps I would go through some of them, and instead of them opening at the side, I'll reseal those and cut them across the top, so that I can put a few things in that way round, top loading instead of all side loading. Not many, not sure at the moment which ones I'm going to do it with, but I just thought it might just vary things up a bit, have a few things out the side and some of them out the top. So let's just go through and have a think about which would look best. I was wondering about this one because it's, I can put a big journal card in. Well, it'll go either way, it doesn't really matter. But I've got something coming out of the side here. Then there'll be 2 tags, I think, we're going to go in here. So maybe this one will be a good one to have something at the top. So let's do this one. I'm going to just reseal it with my art glitter glue. So glued that along there, and then I'm going to cut this along the top. Right, let's just check that that is actually open. Yes, it is. And I think what I will do, just to remind myself, because as you know, I forget from one week to the next what I've done. I'm going to make it into I'm going to put a thumb notch roughly in the middle there. Oh, there we go. Just quickly ink around that too. Ink both sides. Then we can be in no doubt that it's a top loading pocket. Okay, yep, that's all good. So that's 1. That goes in the side. There's going to be 2 in the sides here. I have an idea of something I want to do in here, a bit different, I think. So I'll leave that as it is. And that one. I'm thinking maybe this one would be quite good as a top loader. Have a long narrow tag go in that one. So yeah, I think I'll do this one next. Alright, and now I've just got to trim it across the top. I think I'll do it from this side. Right, let's check now that it's, get my bone folder, just check it's opened up okay. Alright. Right, and once more we will do the old thumb notch. Trying to get it in because it's such a narrow pocket, isn't it? Okay. And around here. Okay, so there we go. Now this is the one we did, I think, on the other side. Is it? No. No, I haven't got to the middle yet. But I won't do this one. It's another fairly big one. And I've got this one, these two. I'm just wondering, that one, should I do that one? Or one of these? They need to be at the side. Maybe these two should be both top loading. Mix things up a bit. Yep, I think I'll do these two at the side and make them both top loading, I think. Okay. Bone folder check. Yep, that's worked. Let's do the other side. Well, this one seems to stick out more than that one did. Maybe I won't be able to do that side so easily. That one doesn't make a lot of sense to do it that way, does it? Or does it? I suppose it matters. I can just seal it, it will just be part of the decor. Yeah, it'll look odd to have one sticking at the top and one not, won't it? So I'll just do it anyway. Okay, I'm going to have to... Yeah, that'll just be part of the design. I'm just trying to work out which is the best way to get at the join. Seal that up. And cut it across the top. Now we just need to do our thumb notch. Okay, got one. And then I can, where's my pencil? And I can just draw around this one, can't I? So that it's in the same spot. Well, it was close. Where's my dog gone? Come on. It's not helping me over there, ink. Doing a couple of white bits on these corners. I'll just get rid of those. Okay. Right, so I've got these two little pockets will be side loading, and then these two will be top loading. So that obviously will be side loading, and that one. So I'm wondering whether to make this a little top loader, little mini one. Why not? Haven't done a little one. Do you know what? I'm not going to use my punch, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to take a chance and see if I can just cut myself a little thumb notch. Well, it's not perfect, but it was never going to be. Yeah, I'm still not entirely. No, not those. These scissors might just give me a little bit better ability to cut the curve. Let's see if just putting a bit of ink on it improves the whole thing. There's a bit of rogue paper here. Oh yeah. Well, it's not perfect, but it was the only way I was going to manage it, I think, on this little one. I don't think it shows up too badly. Right, another big, giant pocket there. Pockets, I've got 2 pockets here. Another one here, another one here. That'll be fine. I'm a bit concerned with this pocket here being... just thinking it might fall out. Whatever's in this pocket, because it's so narrow. I think I might do the same with this one and have something going in the back, the top here. Because I think it looks like it could be very easy for things to fall out, something to fall out of this one. A little bit. I managed to cut it right into the spine. No. Right, this one I think I might be able to do. I'm hoping, because it can lie flat, more or less. Just hold it there. Maybe I'll just do it this way. So, how far in does it need to go? I'll just check. Yeah, about there. Maybe that's what I should have done in the first place. Oh, gosh. I think I just broke my punch. Yeah, made that a bit deeper than I intended. Never mind. It's fine. Right, so I'll be able to just pop something in there. Okay. So, I'm not sure how much more we'll get done today. I'd like to do a bit of decoration on the front. Let's try that. Let's do a little bit of decoration. I've got my box of laces here. Of course I was going to put lace on it. How could you ever doubt me? I've just been waiting for my moment. Right, so I think because of the way it opens, just trying to see where I could put the lace. I certainly could put some along here. If I want it to go round the edge, it needs to be reasonably wide. Does that work? Put that one. I definitely want to go down the cream route rather than white. Some of these look a little white, but they're not actually. They're more of an off-white, really. What about that one? I've got that. Or no, that wasn't the one. That's the wrong one. It's not wide enough. This was the one I was thinking, which is very pretty. But is it going to be wide enough? Actually, yes, I think it is. I think this is going to be the one I want to use for this, just this little front piece. Right. Oh, glitter glue, I think. Right, I think that's all I'm going to manage to get done today. I didn't get as far as I'd have liked, but we did get the masterboard done. I'll just quickly show you that. So that's going to be ready to cut up and use next time for making some ephemera. And I will do another one, I think, in between. And I would like to do more decorating, more of the same. There'll be some lace along the edges, maybe some tabs, you know, the usual thing. So let me know if you're enjoying this so far and whether you're happy for me to continue to go the way we've been going and carry on doing this. I don't want to carry on doing something that you've already had enough of seeing. I know there's a lot of pink in this. It is a bit on the heavily pink side, but I am enjoying it. I hope you are too. And please do join me again next time. Although the next video will be doing something a bit different, so it might be a week before you see this again, so it'll give you a little break. I do like to break things up a bit for you, and for me. I like to mix and match my projects. So we'll have a little break from this and we'll do something a little bit different in the next video. There's a little teaser for you. Bye for now.